Every once in a while, anime gives us a season that defines an era. 2016 had Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and Vinland Saga shaking the world at once. Now, it's happening again. Anime has never been this good. Number 10. The Summer Hikaru Died.
お前、やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ。
In terms of originality, nothing this year even comes close to The Summer Hikaru Died. And yeah, I know what a lot of people are thinking. Isn't this a BL? Nope. According to the creator, Mokumokuren, it was never meant to be a love story. It's a coming-of-age horror about the fear of not belonging anywhere, which honestly makes it way more terrifying than any jump scare. And man, this anime has the sauce. Not just any sauce, the kind that makes you sit there questioning every decision, like, what would I even do if I were in this situation? Hikaru isn't really Hikaru anymore, so what's the move? Kill him? Merge with him? Convince him to just chill out and try living like a normal person? You don't know, and that constant uncertainty is what makes it so gripping. The pacing is slow, but that works in its favor. It's all about tension, character work, and little interactions that stick with you. Even the side characters feel layered, and visually, the muted color palette and that empty rural backdrop nail the whole middle of nowhere dread perfectly. It's unsettling, it's beautiful, and it lingers in your head long after the credits roll.
お前が何者やろうと、偽物でもそばにいてほしい。
Number 9. Gachiakuta.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until they get what's coming to them.
Now, this is where things get spicy. Gachiakuta feels like if D. Gray Man and Made in Abyss had a trash baby, and I mean that in the best way possible. Literally, the whole world is built around trash. The rich folks live high above, all clean and cozy, while the poor are dumped down into this hellscape piled with garbage and pollution. And in the middle of it all, you've got Rudo, a kid tossed aside by society, trying to claw his way back up, while carrying a ton of rage and grief. The world building here, absolutely insane. Trash beasts mutating in ways you've never seen. Villains who don't just sit around monologuing but actually move their plans forward. Bosses who feel like they exist even when the camera isn't on them. The world feels alive, dangerous, and unpredictable. And somehow, just a few episodes in, they've already made me care about like 5 different characters. Each one stands out, each one has flavor, and none of them feel like filler. Yeah, the first episode drops some clunky exposition like people don't talk like that, but once you're past it, the story grips you hard. It's grimy, it's raw, and it feels like the kind of shonen that could grow into something massive if it keeps this energy up.
Tell me about this world. I need to know it all.
Number 8. The Apothecary Diaries.
ここであの方には死んでもらう。
Now, let's take a sharp left turn. Apothecary Diaries is the kind of anime that makes you feel smarter just by watching it. We're in the Imperial Court, where secrets and poison flow like wine, and in walks Mao Mao, sarcastic, sharp-tongued, and constantly dragged into solving mysteries she didn't sign up for. Honestly, watching her roast people while casually cracking the case is half the fun. The world building? Gorgeous. The drama? Sharp. The banter between Mao Mao and Jinshi? Chef's kiss. It's that perfect balance of mystery and historical drama that never feels boring. Every episode is like a new puzzle, and trust me, you'll want to binge it all. If you're into clever writing with a side of sass, this is a must-watch.
分かっている。自分の口から話すつもりだ。本当の身分をな。
Number 7. Dandadan.
I'm the expert on sci-fi! I'm Kida Sakata!
Dandadan is one of those shows where you pause mid-episode, stare at the screen and go, what the hell did I just watch? But not in a bad way, in the best way possible. It's aliens, ghosts, curses, psychic battles, high-speed action, and off-the-wall comedy all thrown into a blender. And somehow, instead of being a total mess, it just works. Like really works. The characters are ridiculous but also surprisingly relatable. The animation? Pure fire. The OST hits harder than your alarm clock on a Monday morning. Dandadan isn't just another seasonal anime. It's an experience. Wild, stylish, and completely unforgettable. If you're looking for something that'll yank you out of anime burnout, this is it.
Someone or some things there. I know it. Let me handle this!
Number 6. Takopi's Original Sin. Okay, let me just say this. Never trust a cute pink alien. Ever. Because Takopi's Original Sin will trick you. First glance, you think it's some adorable wholesome slice of life, like Doraemon but with an octopus mascot. Nope, absolutely not. This thing is brutal. What you really get is trauma, neglect, and pain, wrapped in the most deceptively cheerful packaging ever. Takopi just wants to help, bless his little alien heart, but every single attempt makes things worse. And that's where the genius is. It's funny, it's heartbreaking, and it leaves you staring at the wall after each episode wondering what just happened. It's short, sharp, and unforgettable. 6 episodes. That's all it takes to mess you up. Easily one of the boldest anime of the year.
静香ちゃん、これからどうするってか?
Number 5. Kaiju number 8.
When their battles are over, that's when our battle begins.
Kaiju number 8 is just pure shonen comfort food, but with way more bite than you'd expect. It's got giant monsters, military squads in badass suits, and a main character who's literally a walking contradiction. Kafka Hibino is too old, too washed up, and way too goofy to be anyone's first choice for saving the world. And that's exactly why he's great. He's basically an underdog among underdogs. And then, bam, he gets hit with the wildest plot twist possible. He becomes a kaiju himself. The action is crunchy, the squad dynamics are tight, and the world feels like it has actual stakes. Monsters aren't just Saturday morning cartoon villains here. They feel dangerous, alive, evolving. Honestly, it reminds me of old school kaiju movies, but turned into sleek modern anime with that emotional punch shonen always promises. If you want giant monster mayhem with a surprising amount of heart, Kaiju number 8 absolutely delivers.
So yeah, I'm gonna give the Defense Force another... Huh?
Hold on, sir!
Number 4. To Be Hero X.
It's you. Glad I made it. You were nearly blown to bits.
This show takes the idea of heroes and says, yeah, strength doesn't come from training or bloodlines, it comes from popularity, literally. The more clout you've got, the stronger you are. Imagine Spider-Man losing all his powers because people unfollowed him on Instagram. That's this world. But here's the kicker, it works. The fights are insane. The creativity is off the charts. Because it's an anthology, every episode feels like a new ride. You're never stuck too long on one character, and each hero comes with their own vibe, their own powers, sometimes even their own art style. Yeah. You'll see full-on art style swaps mid-fight, and instead of feeling gimmicky, it feels genius. It's stylish, it's fresh, and it's easily one of the most creative takes on superheroes in years. Number 3. Sakamoto Days.
From now on, promise me you won't kill anyone.
Imagine John Wick, but he got married, had a kid, gained a dad bod, and started running a corner store. That's Sakamoto Days. And let me tell you, it is one of the funniest, most creative action anime I've seen in a while. Sakamoto used to be the legendary hitman, and even though he's retired, trouble just won't leave him alone. What makes this show so good isn't just the comedy, though it's hilarious, it's the action. Every fight is fast, clever, and totally different from the usual flashy beam struggle we're used to. The dude's out here suplexing assassins in between selling candy bars. And the art style? Slick. The timing? Perfect. This is one of those shows you can binge without even realizing you've gone through half a season. And honestly, I think as fans we need to give stuff like this more love. Shows that try something different instead of copying the big names. If you like action comedies with a ton of personality, Sakamoto Days is your jam.
Back in the day, the worst of the worst feared you. The legendary assassin. And now? How did this happen?
Number 2. Zenshu.
監督? チェックをお願いします.
What if work stress literally killed you and you woke up inside your own anime? That's Zenshu in a nutshell, and it's one of the most creative shows this year. Our main girl, Natuko, is an overworked animator who dies from food poisoning, but let's be real, exhaustion played a huge part. Next thing she knows, she's in the very fantasy world she was drawing. Her weapon, a magic pencil that can rewrite reality, and is just as wild as it sounds. She's sketching new monsters, revising the story mid-battle, and basically speedrunning her own world like a creative director gone mad. The show is hilarious, meta, and weirdly touching at the same time. It pokes fun at anime cliches while also celebrating them. Friendship, flair, flashy fights, all of it. And since Mappa's behind this one, you already know the visuals are insane. Every spell looks like it's being sketched into existence. Every fight feels like a storyboard coming alive. It's part parody, part love letter to anime, and honestly, one of the most original shows we've gotten in a long time.
どういう風に修正するか指示をお願いします。もういい。全部私がやるから。
ご先祖様、勝利を見守ってください。
Number 1. Solo Leveling.
It's my fault for being so weak. I'm the only one in my family who can work, and I need the money. I'll go!
And finally, the king of hype this year, Solo Leveling. This anime is basically the new popular kid on the block. You know the type, walks in, steals the spotlight, and everyone's suddenly talking about him. It's the ultimate power fantasy. Our guy Jinwoo starts off weak as hell, gets his system powers, and from then on, it's nothing but glow-ups, aura flexing, and boss fights that make you want to fist pump at your screen. The show doesn't even pretend to be deep, and honestly, that's why it works. It knows exactly what it is. Pure spectacle, and it delivers. The fights are slick, the music slaps, and the visuals are clean. Sure, it doesn't add much depth to Jinwoo's character, but who cares when the walls are crumbling, monsters are exploding, and every other scene looks like a flex. At the end of the day, it's pure action. No filler, no apologies. If you came for story, look elsewhere. But if you came to see an underdog turn into a god and wreck everything in sight, this is your jam.